Hello everybody and welcome to Evermizer, Secret of Evermore Randomizer Weekly Seed number, what is this, 29? 29 for the year 2024. We have a race today between Black Sliver and NYRambler. Starting off with a couple of crystals. Okay, while they're doing this opening stuff, or I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me let them get to through the opening act, and then we'll look at the settings for this week's seed, see if they pick up anything interesting. So far, just some alchemical ingredients. Nothing too out of the ordinary, nothing too exciting from these first few gourds. And Sliver going ahead and taking some damage, whether on purpose or not, from some of these flowers before heading up to the top of the screen. And Rambler's now going to sit there and get pelted. Oh, Sliver just walks on in. Okay, so Rambler's going to try and get the skip. He needs another hit or two from a flower. Sliver should just take this first hit from the raptor. There it is. So Rambler gets the skip and is going to cut ahead. Black Sliver, yeah. So, not a big time difference between their starts, but enough to put Rambler slightly ahead. So we have, let's see, Energy Core Fragments. Let's see what we got. What is this? This is trash. Available fragments, 25. Required fragments, 25. So there are 25 fragments, Energy Core fragments in the pool, and you need all of them. So far, none found. I'll have to keep a close eye on some of this stuff until we get to another cutscene. Spectacular. What are these settings? Okay. Hold on. I gotta keep an eye out. I'll wait for them to talk to Fire Eyes before I glance over. There's a Energy Core fragment, the first of many for Rambler, and a Mammoth Guard. There's one for the same for Sliver, and a Serpent Bracelet. Cool. We'll see if either of them decide to put on either of these bracelets. And another fragment. Sliver needs this dude to get out of the way so that he can get the stuff in the gourds. And there's his second fragment as well. So once we get to a cutscene somewhere, then we can sit and relax. Uh-oh! I accidentally talking to this lady. Get this lady out of here. I'm trying to take your dry ice. All right, and all your water. Okay, Rambler's just kind of walking on in. And nothing really important in... Okay, so nothing else. Oh! Sliver actually puts on armor? What? Okay, let's see what the rest of this is, because Sliver's about to go and talk to Fire Eyes as well. We are pooling Alchemy formulas and boss drops. Let's see. We've got vanilla Sniff ingredients. Randomized ingredients for the alchemy spells themselves, the formulas themselves. Call Bead, full rando. So not just trading between the different leaders of Evermore, but just full random. Let's see. Atlas glitch on, wings glitch on, short boss rush on. Experience 170%, money 224. That's about it. Okay. Learning hardball, and it costs him 2 meteorite and a dry ice. Wow, that's rough. Oh, but another core fragment. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that for Sliver as well. He's gonna be picking that up. Rambler has one more hut to look through, and is about to head off into the jungle. And Sliver, or into the sand wastes first, the sinkhole area. And Sliver is following suit in just a second after getting this awful hardball spell. 2 meteorite, 1 dry ice. Well, they already found some dry ice. I have not noticed if they've picked up any meteor drops, but so 170 experience, 224% cash. So pretty nice way to go ahead and get everything in this early area. Get a few levels real quick and have enough money to shop when buying the Jaguar ring. So yeah, 25 fragments out of 25. That's okay. Time to do all of the things. And then boss drops and alchemy formulas are pooled together, so that's fun. Sliver having this a little bit of armor equipped, but is taking a little beating, but it's fine. He'll level up and get that health back in just a few quick moments. Rambler's gonna get one more of these skeleton snails. Is he trying to level up one more time? It looks like, yeah, he's looking to, or I guess just clear out all of the skeleton snails that could possibly spawn in this area before moving on. Just go ahead and get everything. He's not looking for a certain number. It's just like, take them out until they're taken care of. So he's first over to the sinkhole area and is going to be picking up his jaguar ring. Sliver is still fighting some of these. And we'll see what is in these 3 pots as well. Just ingredients, nothing critical. Sliver taking up his time trying to grind down in this area and is now finally headed over east to go get his jaguar ring, while Rambler is now running south to the Bugmuck. Picks up a shell hat and the gourd did not open up. You gotta check all the gourds, because you never know where one of these important. Okay, Rambler equipped some of the armor that he's picked up so far. That's good. There's a core fragment for him outside of the hardball alchemist. Sliver now finally has his jaguar ring and is about to head south. Fireball, let's see if we can actually cast it. That would be nice. Grease and iron. No. Sucks. Gunpowder, dino skin. Alright, so now we have a little bit of armor. We have a hat, we have actual armor, and we have an accessory, an armband for the boy. Full equipment. Feels good. So now it's time to move into the big bug and head towards Thrax. Rambler finds some pixie dust. That's a nice find. I know he purchased some earlier from the shopkeep. And it's kind of a slower start for Sliver. There's his 4th core fragment. Just spent a little too long fighting the skeleton snails. Either was taking, like, not landing good hits, or I don't know. It's just like everything was just like a little bit slower than what Rambler was doing, and it's kind of added up. And now he has a pretty big lead. Of course, in the grand scheme of things, you know, things can be condensed very quickly depending on how they decide to route things once they get to the Windwalker. The Night Basher, okay, so that's some good damage. That gives access to Gomi Tower immediately. That's fun. Also gives access to a lot of just everything. I mean, that's a cutting weapon, you know. That gives access to all of that stuff. It gives access to the Drain Alchemist. Gives access to all of the Gourds on the west side of the river in Antica. Rambler now starting his fight with Thrax, while Sliver is almost done with the front section of the bug, and is going to be picking up his Night Basher in just a little bit. And Rambler using that wings glitch to his advantage. Since they found the wings in one of these pots going in, is only going to be taking damage from the Scream from Thrax. There is Sliver's Night Basher. Definitely a good thing to use, especially since none of the spells, you know, none of the alchemy formulas are usable right now, so But the Night Basher, you know, it's bashing. It's doing its thing. There goes some Acid Rain. But you're going to shrug that Acid Rain off because he's got wings. All right, Sliver is coming in to start his fight with Thrax. Rambler has probably just a couple more hits left on the heart. Good damage from the dog bark. And a tactical level up. Yep, there it is. And Thrax goes down for Rambler. And Sliver is going through right now. And I did not see whether or not he used the wings glitch. And he's stuck in the ribs. Uh-oh. Sliver is... yeah, in a weird location right now. There's a spider... okay, vanilla spider's claw. Neat. Don't need it. He's healing himself. I wonder if he's keeping those wings. I'm kind of glancing back and forth. I didn't see if he still had the wings in his inventory. We'll see if he takes damage from this acid rain. Oh, he took a lot of damage. No, he's not going to wings. He's going to bring the dog back. He's going to heal himself. So he's saving those wings for something. There's an energy core fragment. So Sliver just needs a couple more hits for his Thrax. Yeah, the cage is locked open, so maybe one more hit should do it. Rambler's about to head to the river. Picks up a bronze helmet and some wings and a call bead. Oh, maybe one more hit. Hopefully, there it is. Yeah, smart move. Changing, you know, wasn't using the wings glitch. Rambler learning escape. We'll see if it's castable. What is that? That was ethanol and a root. Since he wasn't using the wings glitch, quickly switching to the dog to get that last hit in before Thrax could cast a spell and kill the boy. Smart move. Good thinking. All right, Rambler is back to the village and has got some stuff to do in the early game here, and we'll see what he decides to keep doing. He's going to go talk to Fire Eyes. He's going to go check out the Alchemist up here to the northwest, and then go down and talk to Strongheart as well. Stop! In the name of... okay, well, doesn't care. That's castable. It's a wax and 2 crystal. But not worth it. Not what he's looking for right now. And there is an energy core fragment for Sliver. Rambler now headed to Strongheart's hut and to get the rest of the things from these gourds. Cryoblast. Okay, so infinite ammo is off, but 30 cryoblasts, you know, that makes you want to go get that guaranteed bazooka a lot sooner. I feel that may be like, oh, well, I've got, you know, the bronze axe, I may want to go to Act 2. It's like, no, I've got 30 cryoblasts. Picking up that bazooka may be, in Act 3, maybe a very important thing to go and deal with. But the question becomes like, okay, what can you do? You're about to pick up some call beads. But so far, you don't really have any castable alchemy. Any viable alchemy to spam to take down any of the enemies in the dungeon in Ebonkeep. You know, that's really the big wall, is getting through that. Alright, yeah, Rambler is headed to the Windwalker. And Sliver is going to go pick up all the same stuff that Rambler did. Yeah, Rambler is coming down to south of the desert in Antica. We'll see if he is first going to Blimp or going to Crustacea. Yeah, okay, so he's got this bronze axe. He is full sending it across the river. He's going to check out the Gourds and Crustacea first. There's the Cryoblast for Sliver. He's making his way into Strongheart's hut right now. Rambler's going to change his money over. Sliver's just kind of buying up like a smattering of ingredients just to have them. Because you never know what you're going to need going forward. So I think that's a smart move. Go ahead and get, like, while you have money, get like 20 of everything. 2 call beads. Oh, picking up the collar as well. I did not see if Rambler did that. I assume he did when he went to go speak to Strongheart. I missed out, though. But Sliver picking up that collar. And Rambler picking up his 6th fragment. And has just the bar to check out in Crustacea before he moves on. Another fragment. All right. And yeah, it's time to check out. There's, you know, Alchemist, like, you have access to a lot of stuff with that bronze axe. It just gives you so much stuff to do immediately. And yeah, Sliver is done with Act 1, and we'll see what he decides to do, what his pathing is. So we'll see what Lightning Storm, castable? Question mark? Yeah, 2 ethanol, 1 ash. That is a little expensive, but Lightning Storm, some good damage. You know, that's, you at least got something that you can throw. Ash is easy to come by. Ash is cheap as well. You're gonna find it on the ground a lot. Ooh, Sliver is about to do the same thing. Oh yeah, okay. He had to 3-point turn in the air to park his flying contraption to land his chitty bang bang and not double park. Rambler checking out. Okay, we got shield. I don't know what those are. I don't know the icons. Oh, Sliver is coming up to Blimp first. I didn't see what that was. There's a call bead and something else. It may have been an energy fragment. The text went by real fast on the screen, so I did not see what that was. Yes, Rambler is taking some time to level up the Lightning Storm. And yeah, okay. All right, everybody's falling in holes now. So Rambler's about to go to Horus's camp, while Sliver's about to go through the cutscene with the dog. Going ahead and getting this out of the way. Picking up some call beads. Learning Revive. Mushrooms and water. Picking up a bunch of ash. That's a good call. So he's got plenty of stuff to cast a Lightning Storm with. Picking up some more ash. For free! There's ash just on the ground. And that is everything that Rambler's going to do on the west side of the river now. And is headed back across. We'll see what we learned. Oh, there's the bazooka. Alright, so 30 cryoblasts, locked and loaded. From Blimp. Blimp, what you cooking up there? Alright, Sliver's on his way to the Beekeeper. And Rambler is gonna fall down the hole. I did not see what he picked up. I should have been watching his screen to see if he got a core fragment or not. Here, let me do this real quick. Let's see what Sliver picks up. And he's got the bazooka. Let me mark that. Go ahead and mark it for Rambler. Ah! Keep up with everything. Let's see what Sliver gets from the Alchemist, and then we're gonna check something real quick. Oh, a spiky collar. Okay, Sliver picks up another collar. Plenty of armor right there. Good armor. There's regrowth. Okay. So yeah, that was an energy core fragment. I just wanted to double check, so I'm going to give them each one more. That was from Blimp's cave. Rambler picks up his bazooka and is running north. Sliver gets the skip, and Rambler is headed. Yeah, he's deciding to go to the Beekeeper as well for regrowth. Sliver gonna talk to the fishmonger. He has no money! Uh-oh. He spent all his money on ingredients. He'll have to come back for... Hopefully that's not important. Oh, okay. Never mind. He has talons still that he can transform. Cure. Oh, wow. Vanilla cure. Didn't even see what that was. That went by so quickly. Same thing. Regrowth is what? Oh, ethanol and vinegar. Alright, Sliver's going to come and see what the Atlas check is. And since they have a drain, okay. Nope. Went by too quickly. Didn't see it. Rambler is going to level up Lightning Storm a little bit more and level up himself a little bit more and get some money. Once again, 224% money. And Lightning Storm's a good one to have. That's something that is can really ratchet up some good damage once you get it slightly higher. Okay, so nothing really of note from that run. Sliver missing out on those 2 fragments. Let's see what Cure is, if I can see it real quick. Atlas Medallion and Ash. Nah. Sliver is going to Act 3. Yeah. Sliver's missing out on those 2 core fragments that Rambler picked up in Crustacea, but he will be back there eventually, because he did not also go across the river. So definitely that is the thing when he revisits Act 2. He's definitely going to get those fragments then. Okay, there's Atlas. Good find, and it is pretty castable. 2 crystal, 2 iron. Atlas glitch is allowed this time around in this seed. There is a diamond eye. All right, faux free. And Rambler looks like he is, yeah, headed to Act 3 as well. Sliver now checking out to see what spells he has from his Call Bead. So he's missing that Lightning Storm that Rambler picked up at the Drain Alchemist. He's checking his, I mean, look at all of the different ingredients he has. Rambler picking up his first Diamond Eye, as well as picking up Atlas itself. And going ahead and turning that on. He just needs to, needs to get some iron. Okay, so here's where things are going to be weird. That Rambler has, I mean, they both have the bazooka, but Rambler has plenty of damage also from, having Horus and stuff. Oh yeah, he has the Volt, or Bolt, whatever it's called. He has Lightning Storm. Also has just more Call Beads from visiting Horus, so boom, he's done. Meanwhile, Sliver is fighting enemy number 2 of 5, since he's just doing everything the old-fashioned way. Switching to use the Cryoblast. Okay, don't miss. This is all you get. I did not see what Rambler picked up from Camilla. We will scout that in just a second from Sliver, because he's finishing up the glass enemies. Oh, just Call Beads, right. Firepower. Rambler gets the Neris 50/50. Hey! Yeah, ethanol and acorn for firepower? I would take that. I mean, you've already picked up a ton. I guess he's just sticking with Lightning Storm. But the thing is that Lightning Storm right now is costing 2 ethanol. You know, that ethanol can now be split and goes twice as far for a pretty powerful spell. Firepower is one of the nastier spells in the game. We'll see if... And you're in the area where acorns are sold, like in the act. Sliver picking up firepower and turning it on, so we'll see if he actually takes advantage of that, or if it's just like, yeah, I'll just turn it on. Why not? Rambler taking advantage of having that bazooka and 30 cryoblasts to get through the dungeon, and is done with the Djinn. And out into Ebon Keep proper. So we gotta keep a sharp eye on what he's picking up right now, so that we can track it. And now Sliver is doing the same and blasting away at the enemies. There's a fragment. There's another fragment. These people had 2 of them. Sliver is not able to line up the shot on that enemy and decides to instead switch to the Night Basher and is, dealing some damage. He'll switch over to the bazooka in a second to take out the guard bot. Rambler picks up his 11th fragment. And sequence breaks and out of bounds are not allowed for this seed. So all of these energy core fragments are necessary. Oh my gosh, Sliver missing 2 shots on this guard bot. 3 shots! Oh man, it's a disaster. Bronze chestplate for Rambler. Misses with the 4th shot. There we go. God! That was rough. We'll see what Rambler gets from Lance here. A spicy meatball. Or pepper. Buy some more crystals. I guess for Atlas, right? It was crystal. Or maybe mistaken. Maybe misremembering things. Slow burn. There it is. And there are 2 energy core fragments for Sliver from that house. He'll be finding a 3rd a little bit later on. Rambler's almost done with the sweep of Ebon Keep. Casually phasing through walls. No big deal. Cash money. And the Atom Smasher. Alright, an even better axe. And there is Sliver picking up his 3rd energy core fragment. And is going to buy a collar for the dog. And receive another bazooka. Dual-wielding bazookas. Another energy core fragment. And the gauge. Alright. And so now Rambler is starting his fight with Verminator. Sliver has another row of houses to go through. Alright, Rambler casts Escape on himself. And starts spamming some lightning storms. Dog is plagued, and Rambler's just wasn't dealing the damage with the lightning storm that he thought he was going to, so switch back to the bazooka, which is fine. It works perfectly fine. And what do we have here? Nothing! Alright, nothing except a lot of gold. So, plenty of money for ingredients going forward. Yeah, Sliver picking up some iron. It was iron and crystal for the Atlas casting. Rambler's done for Act 3. It looks like. Yeah, it looks like he's running back. Yep, Straight to the Windwalker. Sliver's going to be picking up Slow Burn. And it's going to be Thrilled. I know it. He turns it on. I thought it looked like he turned it on. What was it? I think it was water and vinegar. And there is Sliver's Atom Smasher. And he's having a big think. He got sunlocked walking up the stairs. What's the game plan? Okay, Rambler is leaving. I don't know if he's going back to Act 2, if he's going to Act 1. We'll see where he goes. Antica or Prehistoria. Sliver running up to do his fight with Verminator. Rambler... Okay, yeah. About to go back across the river, I assume. Okay, what did Sliver pick up? It is the Energy Core Fragment and the Gauge. Okay. So, yeah. So, those two fragments needed. Sliver needs to pick up in Crustacea. Rambler is back to make a save. And Sliver's just going to use the bazooka. There we go. Okay, Rambler is confounded. Yeah, he's about to set up the Atlas glitch is what it looks like. Yeah. Alright, Sliver takes down Verminator and gets a bunch of money and then a nothing check. Okay, Rambler is casting some additional stacked ongoing effects. Oh, he needs to get hit. Well, he needs to get hit a little harder. He's dodging too much. There it is. Okay. Sliver's doing the same thing that Rambler did. He is bailing. He's done with Act 3. And we're going to get confirmed from Rambler. Did not get it. Did not get the Atlas glitch. He's thinking about it. Resetting. Yeah. Gonna try again. We'll see if he goes north to get poisoned first. Okay, making things a little bit easier for him taking damage. Smart. Go ahead and remove some of the armor to make sure that stuff hits him. So yeah, I think he's coming up here to get poisoned first. Yeah. He just wants to guarantee that the spiders hit. They're not. They're refusing to hit. Oh my gosh, there's too much dodging. Alright, Sliver's coming back to Antica, and it's probably about to do... We'll see what he does if he goes to Crustacea first. Oh wow, that's cool. I hadn't seen that before. Leaving the dog at the Oasis and switching to the dog and back to the boy heals the boy. Interesting. Man, Rambler is just too lucky. He's not getting hit by these spiders. He really wants to be hit. He really wants to be poisoned. Alright, Sliver making a save and is about to start, I guess, down the same path. Yeah, he's got Atlas, he's got Regrowth. Did Rambler get poisoned? I didn't see it. Yeah, he's poisoned. Alright, yeah, Sliver's going to be doing the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, that is the... And his same... Sliver also removing his armor to make sure that the dog got poisoned. The wrong kid died. Wrong kid got the poison. There it is. Rambler has Atlas engaged. Yeah, dog got what? And reset. Isn't that what he wanted? I'm so confused. Maybe I don't fully understand how everything works with the glitch. But it looked like he had it. Alright, Sliver resets. I think there's too much time had lapsed. Rambler getting plagued. Yeah, both of them are just trying to get this Atlas glitch to go off. Double check from Rambler. Did not proc this time. And so that's a reset from Rambler, and Sliver is now... Hey, he got poisoned. Okay. Looking to see if he has other stuff that he can cast on himself right now. I must not fully understand the intricacies that go into getting this glitch to trigger. I thought it's just like you get, you know, enough stuff going, and Atlas has to be cast in a certain like part of the stack, like it's one, like it has to be in a certain number, and then you have pixie dust. It revives you, and when you're revived with, yeah, Sliver has it. Yeah. That's what Rambler got. Is this right? I mean, that looks right. The attack is 65,000. I mean, is that right or is that wrong? I'm so confused. Like, that looks like he did it. I swear Rambler had... the effect earlier. I must just be confused about really how everything works, I guess. There it is, 65, 223, yeah. Rambler has it too. And I think he's going to make a, I guess, a hard save. No, not even. Alright, Sliver's come back to Tact 1, to Prehistoria. Rambler is changing out possibly some of the things that he is going to be, and immediately gets confounded. No, now he doesn't want that. He's done with status effects. You're not helping. All right, Sliver is coming back to Prehistoria to fight the Vipers. Rambler is leaving and headed somewhere. We'll see where he goes. Probably the same location. Yeah. And Sliver just immediately decimates these Vipers and their commander. Boom. Yeah, Rambler's coming to the same place. There's the wheel! Alright, there's the wheel. So 1 diamond eye remaining to get to Omnitopia. And then from there, it's... Oh, I didn't mark that for Sliver. He found one. That same core fragment coming out of the landing zone in the North Jungle. Rambler going to Salabog first. And I did not see what Alchemy Sliver picked up. So Sliver's about to head up the side of the volcano. There's an energy core fragment found for Rambler. And there go the Raptor's mini-boss. And let's see what this is for Sliver. It is Revealer. Okay, well, that puts certain things into logic, though, you know, if you're familiar with the game, you know the bridges don't change. The layout of the invisible bridges do not get altered. So now Sliver is headed up the side of the volcano, and eventually up to the top. Rambler is still going through the swamp area on his way to Salabog. And is killing some frippos along the way to, well, killing everything along the way just to get experience up and earn some money. Call up from Sliver. Let's see what it is. It is Ash and Water. All right, well, that's really cheap. You can make a lot of call beads with that. That's kind of nice. We'll see if they take it. He decides to take advantage of that. Yeah, 2 ash and 1 water to make a call bead. There's the laser lance. All right. So that is access to Halls of Kalashia. Particle bombs, nice. A little bit extra ammo for the bazooka. Unnecessary, really, at this point, now that the Atlas glitch is in full swing, but, you know, whatever. All right, I was watching Rambler's screen, did not see if Sliver picked up anything on the side of the volcano. Saw he picked up the laser lance, but I did not notice anything else. All right, Rambler's coming in with his fight with Salabog. Sliver is about to head through the swamp. Rambler's... Oh, no, Sliver is out of here, and Rambler decides to switch to the bazooka. I wonder if it's just because you don't have to wait for the monster to lunge to hit him with the axe. You can just kind of hit him at your own leisure. Sliver coming back to Nobilia. All right, and Salabog goes down for Rambler. Sliver is back, I guess, to fight. The timer's gone off, and he's ready to fight Vigor, I assume. Yes, that is what is happening. Pick up some free cash in that pot. Quick screen teleport on Sliver's screen. All right, we'll see what Blimp has and then what he has in these 3 gourds in his house, his abode, his summer home. Oh man, it's the second diamond eye. All right. Nothing else. So, one of the diamond eyes. So, there's a third diamond eye in the pool somewhere. Rambler has found 2 diamond eyes, and the gauge is looking for the wheel, which Sliver has found. Sliver has found wheel, gauge, and 1 diamond eye. So, diamond eye number 2 at Salabog. Diamond eye number 3 somewhere else out there. Rambler has come back. He's about to pick up the wheel right now. He's going to go up the side of the volcano first. But then, when he goes south to fight the Viper and Viper Commando. Man, nothing. Okay, nothing. You know, 7 pots back here. 7 or 8 pots? I think it's 7 pots back here. And then a boss fight with Vigor. And nothing. Which is nice. You know, part of you is going, okay, good. You know. There wasn't anything important back here, but part of you is going, oh, but I made the check. I wish I were rewarded. You know? There's a laser lance for Rambler. Some loser with a stick is about to kick some butt. Oh, there's a core fragment on the hillside, so I'll go ahead and mark that for Sliver. I missed that check for him because I was watching stuff for Rambler in the swamp. All right, Sliver quickly dispatches Vigor and picks up a bunch of jewels. We'll see if Rambler decides to do call up. Does not. Gladiator sword. Vanilla sword. Neat. Thanks. Yep. Rambler picks up some more ash for his lightning storm casting. And is done with everything on the volcano. And is about to pick up his wheel and put him in, not go mode, but go to the moon mode. But he still needs to hunt down 10 more fragments. But they could also be in space, you know. Get to go do all that stuff. Also, you have to do everything in order. You know, no sequence breaking, so. Alright, Rambler's about to pick up his gauge and be ready to go back to Tinker. Maybe he'll want to go explore more of Evermore proper before going to space. We'll see what his decision is in just a second. Alright, Sliver is checking with Blimp. Gets Explosion. Is this castable? Root and Bone. Hey, there you go. Yeah, go ahead and pick up some bones. Dog gets plagued immediately. Blah! Alright, Sliver should be picking up 2 energy core fragments here in Crustacea. There's Corrosion and 10 parts oil. Isn't this where the wheel was? Did I miss that? The wheel check? Yeah, he has it. I just somehow didn't mark it. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it to trigger. And then I just missed the text for it. All right. Sliver has mostly caught up to Rambler's core fragment count. Is missing the diamond eye. At Salabog. But is about to pick up the last fragment that Rambler has. And gets Lightning Storm. Oop, he's thinking maybe Firepower over Lightning Storm? Nah. Okay, yeah, Rambler is headed to space immediately. You know, turn everything in. Oh, I guess the fragment was across the river. I'm trying to remember where it was. I guess it was in one of these areas blocked by that you need to open with the Night Basher. Explode these rocks. The Sliver is full sending it into the halls. And Rambler's in space! Alright, Sliver can immediately fight the... Yeah, that's what he's got the lance out. He's ready to fight the Megatar. And then he can come back through. Oh, falls in the pit. Accident? Question mark. Okay, Rambler is a zooming right now. Waiting for the boy to catch up to the toaster dog. Alright, there it is. Black Sliver triggers the bridge and it goes to fight the Megatar. And yeah, so Saturn skip is still available, just not the other skips. Megatar goes down quick, fast, in a hurry. And Sliver picks up a ton of money from that. That's nice. And the bronze axe. Rambler reset. I did not see what happened there. I was watching Sliver's screen to see what the Megatar dropped. What is this jump back? What happened here with Rambler? Did he get killed? And this is it's setting him back? I did not see what happened on that side of the screen. I was too busy. I was really honed in on what Sliver was picking up at Megatar. See, Rambler's got to come back here and get the wheel again. I guess he just hadn't made a save in a while. I'm trying to think what his game plan was. Or maybe he's decided, no, I don't want to go to space yet. I want to do more stuff in Evermore proper before heading to space. That's all I can figure. So picks up the wheel again. Sliver now has the bronze axe and is headed towards the pyramid. A lot of checks in the pyramid. A lot of gourds. Two mini boss and a mega boss. Also, of course, there is all of Ivor Tower, including stuff locked behind the skeleton key. You know, that could be stuff. Alright, now that Rambler's undone all this, he's gone back to space again. Yeah, I wonder if he died and I just missed it. And it sent him all the way back here because he just hadn't saved in a while. So far, nothing in the pyramid. But there's plenty more to check out. There's one energy core fragment. There's a second. Alright. 2. I was waiting. Let's see what the total damage was. Alright, so, yeah. Necessary to get that bronze axe, necessary to come in here. Alright, Rambler's back in space. We'll see what all the commotion was. Because I saw that he opened a chest and it wasn't anything, you know, vital. And so then I was switching over to watch Sliver, and then I looked back and he was resetting and redoing some stuff. So I missed what caused that. An Amulet of Annihilation. There's a core fragment. Rambler skipping. Turning on the greenhouse lights. Oh, man! Those fans hurt. Yeah, I wonder if it's just something hit him and just one-shot him. Alright, Sliver is now at the Sons of Anhur. Blows him up real good. And is full on honey. I think that's the check, yeah. Is that he got honey from it. Yep. Whoop-dee-doo! Yeah, Rambler still going against, you know, not making a save. Watch out for these fans. Gonna check these drops real quick. Call Bead. There's a core fragment. There's one in space. Wings. Another core fragment. Man, I'm crossing my eyes, trying to make sure I see everything that everybody's completing. Yeah, that's all I can figure is that late in the game with trash armor, or possibly no armor. I don't know if he re-equipped the armor after triggering Atlas glitch, like, you know, taking down his defenses to do that. Whether he re-equipped armor. And really, if, like, early game, like, bronze plate in, you know, Omnitopia is really going to make a difference. Alright, Sliver's making his way back up to the top and is about to go fight Rim Salah. Rambler is going to check this out. He's about to get to the lab to talk to the professor. And that'll unlock the right-hand stairwell down to the actual energy core. Crusader Sword. Alright. Well. But still, there are 2 core fragments inside the pyramid, so... So... It is necessary, since you need every energy core fragment in this seed! That means everybody is going to be doing everything, is going to be everywhere. Alright. Sliver's headed back north to the halls. And Rambler now has a reason to head west in Gothica. Miracle Cure from the professor. Doesn't care. Picks up call beads. Makes a save. Important! And he's going to do some shopping. Money exchange. Lots of money. Not enough for everything, but at least enough for some of the armors. And a nice dog collar. Boom. Selling some of the old armor just to get it out of the way. Maybe make a little bit of money back. Alright, and NYRambler is headed back to the surface. Back to the planet. And we'll see here where he decides to go. Yep, back to Gothica. Sliver accidentally getting a little too close to that bridge and falling off. And let's see. No, he meant to. Nope, he's trying to... He has Revealer. I don't know if he doesn't have it equipped, but, you know. NYRambler picking up 1 up at what I think is normally Nitro. And yeah, now is the time to do all of the other checks. You know, go through the forest, go to Ivor Tower, go to Gomi Tower, you know, all the classics. Just got to decide which order to do them in. Alright, Minotaur goes down like a chump. We're now past the 1 hour mark in this seed as well. So now it's just hunting down fragments. Both of them equal right now, though there's, of course, the fragments in Omnitopia that NYRambler has that Sliver does not. And the Drake goes down for NYRambler. Picks up a ton of money. There's an energy core fragment for Sliver in the halls. And, wow. So, boss dropped 4,400 gold or something like that. Oh, old reliable found. Go ahead and equip that. Sliver finding some good armor. And NYRambler picking up like 15,000 gold. Seems pretty set now. Time for the battle with the bad boys on the bridge. And Sliver has gone 3/4 of the way through the halls. One more pot to check here before heading on. A feather. Okay. Good to check. And Sliver's on his way to the Mad Monk. NYRambler picks up Solar, raiding with a party of 31, the Bronze Spear for NYRambler. Solar showing some support and camaraderie here in the Evermore community. Love to see it. Solar's not always the villain. Solar's never the villain. He's a great guy. He makes a fun heel. That's all. Alright, NYRambler climbing up, and out onto the checkerboard. He's gonna go down the stairs first and see what this is the energy core. A fragment of itself. No, it is in fact ash. Devastation. Energize, nice. And then Sliver picks up super heal. I didn't see what the energize formula was over there. But it's castable, whatever it is. He has the ingredients on him to do that right now. So that's a great combination of Atlas Glitch and Energize. I guess kind of actually no. I'm trying to remember. You want to, oh, he cast on the dog, right? He wants the dog's extra damage. You don't want nothing from that boss. And we'll see what we get from Madronis's brother, Brodronis. Lance. The spell, not the item. I forget. Did his? I feel like his brother actually has a name, but I don't know it off the top of my head. I'll look that up later. All right, Rambler is on his way into Ivor Tower. But yeah, I think with the Atlas Glitch, you do not want to cast Energize on the boy because you actually, well, I guess he's using it to run right now. Did he? I don't know. I guess he can do it with, I think in combat, you don't want Energize on because you want to be swinging below 100%. You want to rapidly swing to get the benefits of that, that undercycle that the Atlas Glitch provides. There's an energy core fragment. So both tied at 18. We know there are 2 in the pyramid, and there are a couple in space. Sliver's coming back to Act 1. Is it time to go to Salabog? It is. And neither of them have found a Levitate yet. So they can't get into, and since sequence breaks, out of bounds, or sequence breaks rather, are turned off, then they can't just walk into the volcano. They have to do it the right way. So Sliver's headed towards his second Diamond Eye right now, so that's good. Which means it'll put him closer to going to Omnitopia, where there are 2 more fragments. So that's a total of 21, so there are 4 more out there somewhere. Regeneration magic found. I mean, I wonder if there's an energy core fragment, you know, hidden behind Levitate. I mean, it makes sense that, you know, Levitate 1 gets Tiny to throw the rock, and that gives you 2 Gourd checks. It also gets you into Tiny's hideout. Or rather, gets you to fight Tiny, like do the boss check, but you can get into the hideout without it. But then also, the volcano has a ton of checks in it. So more than likely, one of those places is going to have, I mean, should have at least 1 fragment. Which means that, you know, they need to find Levitate and then make sure they have the ingredients to cast it. Which may be something trash like, oh, there's another fragment in Ivor Tower. Or, yeah, Ivor Tower. You know, it may be something trash. We need, like, something from Omnitopia. You need to go back up and get, like, gunpowder or something. Protector ring. All right, good find. There is the second Diamond Eye for Sliver, so he is now in space mode. Boom! Big upgrade for defense for Rambler, finding that Protector ring. So yeah, now it's just a game of hunting and pecking. Sliver has a few more gourds to clear. In the swamp. Picking up those particle bombs. Nice to have a little bit of extra ammo in case you run dry on the cryoblasts. Nope, Rambler run just blast the dog into a corner and get stuck. And is headed into the halls. And Sliver's gonna cast Escape instead of using wings. Sliver never went further south, so he has not checked the shopkeep here. Which I don't believe had anything, but he had a couple of gourds, you know, that you have to check. Yeah, nothing. I wonder how likely it is that, like, you know, Coleoptera has something. Yeah, Sliver's... Nah, not even gonna go talk to Fire Eyes. I think he is out of here. Yeah, not gonna go to Coleoptera. He's just trying to get back to the ship, right? He hasn't gone to space yet. That's his goal right now, is to get to Omnitopia. I'm trying to remember, there's one, maybe two fragments here in the halls, and I know there were two in the pyramid. Rambler letting the dog go first. Ah! Doesn't follow him properly. The dog walked diagonally and doomed Rambler. The dog go first. Wait. He has Revealer equipped right now, I'm pretty sure. Like, he could just cast Revealer. There we go. Nah, biscuit. Worth it. Risk it for that biscuit. Rough stuff. Our Sliver has now landed in Omnitopia. Rambler got bullied by a dancing fool, got pushed in a pit. That's his fourth time to fall. And send that ever proper zoomin'! Go podunk pupper. Alright, and Sliver's clock reset there. It was going through this and had to take a break to go check something. And came back and instead of unpausing his timer, he reset his timer. When downloading the VOD, I knew that had happened, so I went in and spliced, I made the cut so that everything flowed just like properly through. So his time in the, you know, up at the top of the screen is going to be off. You know, he's matching whatever Rambler has right now. They have this, so they have the same time. So whoever finishes first, you know, the other timer keeps going for, you know, that person. But just wanted to let y'all know that I was aware of that. And there's a fragment. So that is number 20 for Rambler. And once he gets the bronze axe, he'll get 2 more from the pyramid. Rambler's on his way to the Mad Monk right now. The last quarter of the Halls of Colossia. And Sliver should be picking up 2 energy fragments in this room. There's number 1. There's number 2. Where is Sliver headed? To the shop? Oh no, he's gonna get this check out of the... Oh, I think he meant to go to the one above. To the north. To the exit of the security bot fight. Where we fight like 8 of them. Back to back. It's where you normally pick up, I think, Old Reliable. Rambler picking up Super Heal from the Mad Monk and is going to go to the Alchemist in the Walls for his final check here. Sliver headed back to... Alright. Get some wax. And that's the end of the greenhouse. And is now headed to the professor's lab. All right. And we're going to talk to Brodronus. And learn Lance. And that's it. Abidi, abidi, abidi. Rambler's out of here. And Sliver's getting yapped at right now by the professor. Rambler's going to go fight the Megatar. Alright, Megatar down. A lot of jewels received. A late crush. Flag on the play. Late hit. Oh, there's the bronze axe, which Rambler's gonna be like, oh, like. But at least, you know, I did this first. So now he's gonna immediately run south to the pyramid. I'm trying to remember where this one other fragment is that Rambler picked up that Sliver has not. Oh, I guess it's in the Ivor Tower. Right, Sliver hasn't done that. So Rambler's going to pick up 2 here in the pyramid, and that's it. I think he picks up maybe a sword too. And Sliver, I think, going through all of Ivor Tower is going to pick up a single fragment until somebody gets the key. So since everybody's kind of backtracking stuff, I think, you know, the next play is, you know, nobody's found Levitate yet, I guess, is to go back to Nobilia and fight Aegis, or Aegis, whatever. Aegeus. I don't think it's Aegeus. But that thing. There's also Gomi Tower. Oh, there's also Gomi Tower. Ah! And then after fighting Aegis, then you know, go back and check the Drain Alchemist again, and then also going through the underground area to go fight Aquagoth. There's an energy core fragment, and there's an energy core fragment. I think those are it. I think those are the only two that are found here. So yeah, this has become, you know, they're just hunting and pecking because they need 25 of 25. Ugh. Ugh. Gross. All right, what's Sliver going to do first? Gomi Tower! All right, this is some new stuff. We have not seen Rambler do this, so we're about to see some new checks here. Sliver climbing up, and away. Waiting on the dog. Come on, dog. We got places to be. And backtracking to do. Chests to go and check. Oh, there's another core fragment. So there were 3 in here. My bad. So what is the other one that we're missing? Have I counted this right? 21 to 23? Double checking their streams right now. Yeah, 21 to 23. All right, nothing in Gomi Tower so far. Oh no, Sliver is... the dog's dead, and Sliver is stuck. There's this, like, maggot goop in the way. Oh, that he can't get through. He can't interact with it. He can't pick it up. Oh my god, that sucks. There it is. It finally disappeared. Rambler making a save. Smart move. Go ahead and do that. Sliver making the loop after the bridge collapses to get back up to fight whatever his name is. Brain stopped right now. Can't think of the name of the dragon. Sterling. I remembered. Had to run a search in my own head. Cryoblast still available for Sliver. He's about to trigger the fight. Here it is. And he's just going to sit back and blast away. Rambler rescues his dog, which immediately runs out and gets poisoned. Fireball incoming. Blam! Nothing. Oh, he was already dead. So this will be an alchemy check from Gomi, and then going across to fight Mongola. Rambler comes in to fight Rimsala and is going to get nothing from this. Oh, there's the third diamond eye up at the top of Gomi Tower. Neat! There's the Crusader Sword for Rambler. Alright, Sliver has been flown across the gap. He's gonna go talk to this corrosion guy. Excuse me. Learns Crush. Doesn't care. Picks up 2 meteorites. They fell from the heavens. Doesn't care. Not what I'm after. Yeah, Rambler's headed back to fight Aegis. Alright, I don't think he's fought... Yeah, Rambler hasn't fought, Vigor yet. Oh, dog moonwalking up the stairs on Sliver's screen. Show off. You got a backwards pop. Rambler is now going into the holding cell before his fight with Vigor, and he winds up getting nothing from this except for the gladiator sword. Sliver starting his fight with Mongola. And this will be over in just a second. Blam, 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 blam. And Rambler sees that there's nothing back here. Bunch of nothing. Whee! There goes the queen. Blam! Blam! Blah, 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 blah. Here comes the king. What you got, king? Barrier. Okay. Thanks for nothing. I mean, it's neat. That's not what I want. Alright. So, Gomi Tower and Mongola was not the answer. We'll see after this fight with Vigor. Rambler will fight Aegis. And we'll see if that provides something. If not, it also opens up Tiny's hideout. And Aquagoth. We still have not found Levitate. We still have not found the skeleton key yet. Alright, here is going to be an energy core right here. Boop. And I think there's one more. I'm trying to think where the... Like, they're even now, except... Oh, I guess there's just one in the town, in Ivor Tower. And that'll put them even. Alright. Vigor goes down, and that will give Rambler a gladiator sword. Oh, something happened. I don't know what that was. With Rambler. Something froze up. I don't know what happened over there. It's like he was in the middle of the congratulations. Where's this put him? Oh! Oh, he's out of here. He knows there's nothing else here for him. Yeah, I guess there was a lock that happened. And he got kicked back a long ways. Save often. Save often in Secret of Evermore. In the randomizer. In Mana, there's autosaves. And of course, in like Link to the Past, if you die in a dungeon, you start back at the beginning of the dungeon, but you don't get kicked back too far. And you also don't lose your drops. But with this being an RPG, you know, you lose progress. And that's just, you know, the way the game's made. I thought there was another fragment. I guess Sliver's not all the way through Ivor Tower yet. It may have been inside of Ivor Tower as well, not just the town. Because Rambler checked a few of those things as well. So here comes Rambler's fight again with Vigor. Big going on. I don't know what caused that, there it is. Okay, now they're even. So 2 more fragments somewhere out there for them to find. And Sliver's got to go check all of the fragments in the woods. Outside of the town here. Picks up a protector ring. Same thing that Rambler picked up earlier. But there's nothing else out here of any importance. And so he'll be going back, and I think his next thing is to go across the river as well. And go fight Aegis. Yeah, I just wonder what happened with Rambler if it's just like a weird freeze. He makes a save now. He makes a save this time. He's learned his lesson in case something goes horribly wrong again and the game freezes up. Rambler checking all of these pots again. I guess it doesn't matter. You have to wait a certain amount of time anyway. Before the gate can be opened for the fight. Alright, here comes Rambler's second fight with Vigor. Sliver is dashing across and is about to... Oh, he's just gonna... Okay. He is going to fly over to Nobilia to go with his 2, really 3 diamond eyes, but at least 2 to trigger the Aegis fight. Or not? Not doing that. What is Sliver doing back here? All right. Vigor goes down. Oh, is he not? He hasn't. No, he's checked these. What is he doing back here? Oh, he's running across. Okay, he hasn't gone through the forest. Right. Sliver has not gone through the forest. There's the gladiator sword from Rambler. So yeah, Sliver is about to go across the bridge. And fight the Foot Knight, and also check to see what the energy core, the vanilla energy core is. Right, he hasn't done any of this. And I guess he's just going to hope that the 1-up Alchemist and the bad boys in the forest are nothing. He's just gonna skip those. Oh, that's so weird. Skips that boss. runs into the hidey hole and goes, nope, don't want it. I don't want to fight you. That's such a weird interaction that you just never see. There's Energize. All right. Dude, where is... I wonder if Levitate is what is necessary, because there's no sequence breaking. All right. Rambler is about to fight Aegis. Sliver is slapping down the Foot Knight and gets a big old nothing. $23 fragments found for both runners. 2 to go. All right, here goes Rambler's fight with Aegis. Boom, done. Slap, 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 slap. Dead. Oh, I need that. That's the energy core. Can I have that, please? Can I have that? Can I have 2 pieces of it? I don't even need the whole thing. I just need a little bit. Sliver's heading down to the dungeon. Oh, is he about to drop down? Oh my gosh. Sliver is going to go check the old woman. Is the key vanilla in this? I don't know. Is it normally vanilla, the skeleton key? That's where Sliver's headed. Alright, so Rambler now has access to Aquagoth as well as Tiny's hideout. Staff of Life is vanilla. Rambler thought that he could just take stuff off of that dude in the market. Gonna go talk to Horus and see what he gets from this drop. Ha! Learns heal from Horus. Neat. Thanks. Iron and Brimstone. Okay, yeah, the key, I guess the key is always vanilla. So the key is picked up by Sliver. I guess Rambler is just going to fly south to the shore and then head west across the river. No? Oh, Rambler's headed back to check Gomi Tower now. I assume. Yeah, Sliver picking up that key opens up a lot of chests. He's got to make his way back to the boy, though. It's a really out-of-the-way check. Alright, if the castle is destroyed, do you still get the chase scene? Yep, interesting. Alright. Running through the obliterated castle. I like the rubble all over the banquet table. That's great. Somebody get this mutt out of all of my asbestos, and charcuterie. I always love that check. Would you like to save your progress? Okay, or I'd rather talk to a lawyer. Rambler's headed to Gomi Tower and is going to get nothing from this endeavor. Oh, man. Yeah. Now it's just, I mean, it's checking all of the everythings that you haven't checked yet. Alright, Sliver makes his way into the sewer system in Ivor Tower, and has got a few chests in the walls to check. Yeah. Nothing. And yeah, Rambler's not going to find anything here. There's nothing important. I mean, he's going to pick up a third diamond eye, but, you know. The third diamond eye is not important, you know. And we just hit a crawl now. You just gotta check everything. This game is sending you everywhere to look for all 100% necessary fragments. Ugh. Alright, Sliver has made it out. Has the key. Is this the answer? He's got a bunch of chests to open, and then he can turn in the key to the alchemist. That normally gives firepower. Rambler fighting Sterling at the top of the tower. Getting fireballed. Oof! Can't take another one of those. Missing some bazooka shots, that's fun. There it is. Okay, Sterling goes down. Rambler's gonna pick up his third diamond eye. Boop! There it is. Alright, I think that's all the chests, and now Sliver just has to turn in the key. Gave away the key. What you got? Learn defend. Alright, not what we need. We need levitate. Or a fragment. Oh, man. Yeah, so not the answer. There's Coloptera. There's Tiny's hideout. There's Aquagoth. And then there's also finding levitate and going into the volcano. And using that also to do Tiny's hideout or lift Tiny's rock back in Nobilia and have it drop down and create the bridge to get to Gourd checks south of the desert. That's about it. Yeah, I cannot think of really anything else. So Sliver's now pretty much full cleared Gothica. and is headed back to the well to go back to Antica. Yeah, so he hasn't fought Aegis yet. Rambler also, after defeating Aegis, didn't go check anything on that side of the, other side of the river, or even before crossing the river, didn't go and check the Drain Alchemist a second time, just immediately left. So I guess that's what Sliver is doing now, is he's about to go, having already fought Vigor, is going to fight Aegis. And open up access to Aquagoth and Tiny's hideout. Oh, man. Here comes Rambler's... Blap! The Queen! Yahoo! I think this is Barrier that Sliver picked up from the King. Yep. Alright. You gotta go exit left and then entrance right to trigger the Aegis fight. That rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't realize it. All right. What's up next for Rambler? Is he gonna go down into the vents and get the key? All right, Aegis goes down for Sliver. Super fast fight. Yep. Okay, Rambler's about to do the same thing. And will not be rewarded. Get that energize going for the dog, though. Ah! Just sitting and watching this play out. We know that Rambler is not going to get anything from all these checks because Sliver didn't. And Sliver's not going to get anything from doing all this because Rambler didn't. And so we're just kind of, as the audience sitting here, just head and hands going, oh no. Oh no. No commentary. Complete silence. Don't have anything to say. Sorry. Nothing to contribute currently. Let's see where Sliver's headed. I assume he's going to fly south and then go talk to the Drain Alchemist and then head across the river to do Tiny's hideout and then Aquagoth. And Rambler has the skeleton key and is almost back to the boy. He's about to trigger the same sad, destroyed dinner party cutscene with all of the rubble. Go, Everpup, go! All right. Double drain check. What we got? Force field. Not what we want. Boo. Sliver does not save the game. That I would have saved the game there. Because who knows what misfortune... I mean, look, here's the thing. He's actually got really good defense right now, and his, like, level 20 or something, so he should be fine, especially in this area of the game. Oh, okay. Is there another spell that you get from Madronis afterwards? No. Yeah, he's headed to No. Tiny's hideout first, yeah. I guess that's a faster way to get to it? I don't think so. Falling down the hole as opposed to going across the pit? Maybe he just didn't think what he wanted to do. Or maybe he was like, oh, I'm going to Aquagoth, and then it wasn't until he got in the riverbed that he was like, oh, wait a minute. But yeah, I would say that crossing the river and heading south and going across the Revealer Gap would have been so much faster. All right, so Sliver is actually in a new area. Let's watch with rapt attention, as he probably gets nothing. We'll hope that he gets at least one fragment here. I don't know. Or levitate. I don't know if you want to see levitate or not. I don't know if that's a thing that you want to have happen. Because then you're like, oh my gosh, I have so many more checks to make. I mean, I guess getting levitate here is nice because you can at least get the tiny boss battle check. But then that just opens up the possibility of doing so much other stuff. And that's just so much travel time added to the seed. And at this point, I mean, they're almost 2 hours in. They'd rather not. All right, Rambler has finally gotten through all of this nonsense. Like, went through, got the skeleton key. I didn't mark it on his screen, sorry. There you go, he got the key. Finally made his way back after a whole lot of nothing going on. Like, going through the vents, getting the key, going through the cutscene, escaping the dungeon, talking to the queen again. All right, nothing in Tiny's hideout currently. So now I guess it's the Aquagoth check? All right, down, down, down. Sliver goes into the core of the earth. Bonk. Hitting his head hard, losing all of his knowledge. Of conjugating verbs and Algebra 2. Just smashed right out of his head. And Rambler's taking the sprint of shame through the town of Ivor Tower, back to the well. Oh, what is this pot? Nectar. I just dragged the window down that I usually watch both of the runners at the same time. Like I'm seeing what y'all are seeing on the screen. And then I have the trackers down below. Rambler, skipping Tiny's hideout, immediately goes to Aquagoth first. cash money. Gold-plated vest. Alright, this was not the answer. Coloptera? Cleopatra? Chrysanthemum? Is that where we're headed? Ugly. Ugly, ugly. I can't think of anything else. And honestly, if you go there and get that check and it winds up being levitate, then it's just like, no, I don't wanna. Then it's like, you know, there's Tiny you can talk to. Tiny's hideout, getting into that. There's Tiny getting him to throw the rock. I mean, if they're checking Alchemist too in the pool, what about the one-up Alchemist in the forest? Right? Alright, Sliver goes backwards through the well yet again. I mean, where are we headed? It's gotta be... That's all I can think of checks that haven't been done yet. Without having, levitate, it's gotta be Coloptera. Yep, Sliver's headed back to Prehistoria. He's hesitant to do so. What? Okay. What's back here? What's back in Gothica that he hasn't done already? I'm trying to think what bosses... Maybe he's coming back to just buy some ingredients before going to Coloptera? No? Okay. I'm racking my brain trying to think what hasn't been done here. Rambler is now on his way to Tiny's hideout and will get nothing. Oh, Sliver hasn't done the forest. Rambler did the forest. Sliver has not... he went across the bridge. Oh, right, he went up Gomi Tower. Oh, no. So he's got to go fight the Drake. He's got to go fight the boys on the bridge. He may also go try and find the one-up alchemist in the woods. Which Rambler has not checked. He's checked the other ones. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Because he's like, I can do these checks like back to back real fast. Kill the, fight this boss, fight the boys. And then I guess the drawbridge is down. He can just run back across. He gets a shit ton of money. And we're coming up on 2 hours for this trash. Cursed Seed. 25 out of 25 required fragments. Yeah, okay, here comes the mini-boss fight. Bad boys on the bridge. Full clear, full clear, full clear. Let's go. Alright, there they go. Rambler finds nothing. Bails. Ugh. So Rambler's done this check already. There's a bronze spear. Oh boy. So we'll see if Sliver decides to go for the Rambler forgets to check the other side. Is he going to make a save? Yeah, I guess make a hard save, and if this Alchemist isn't anything, he can reset. Yep, so Sliver is running through the forest to get to the 1-up Alchemist. Hopefully he has something of use. Rambler has a couple more checks to make here in Tiny's hideout before leaving. Yep, there it is. Solar cheering for 1 bit. Man, that notification is huge for a single bit. Oh, is this the time to set off a bunch of alerts when people are in the forest and annoy them? A classic. Yep. Alright, never mind. Solar is the villain. Nitro! Dang. Alright. There's escape. Coloptera. Solar, stop! Solar, please! With your pennies. Yep, Rambler has come back to Prehistoria. Sliver is coming up and out of the checkerboard and needs to get to a ship and go to Coloptera. I mean, at this point, though, I mean, I guess Coloptera has to have Levitate. Because they're missing 2 fragments. If this is the final check, if this is the last check they have, you know, they need 2 fragments. This has to be Coloptera. I mean, Coloptera has to be Levitate. And then from there, it's like, all right, what are you going to gamble on? I mean, the one that makes the most sense, the order of operations, is doing Volcano. And then getting Tiny to throw the rock. Because after doing Volcano, yeah, you get the cutscene, but there's way more checks in Volcano. Of course you're going to do Volcano first. Do Volcano. And if that doesn't have both of the fragments there, you ride the cutscene to Crustacea, fly north, get Tiny, you know, give him a tapestry, get him to throw the rock, fly back south, check those 2 checks from the rock landing. And then, if that's still not it, you get a Tiny's hideout. So you gotta go talk to Fire Eyes first to trigger this this fight. So yeah, everything's converging on this last check. Ah! Gross. Alright, Rambler is running into the back door of the bug, which teleports you to the front door of the bug. In through the head and out through the butt. And then back up the butt. That is the official directions. That's how it's done. We've crossed the 2-hour threshold. I've had most of my water. A 40-ounce thing of water next to me that I've been sipping on. Throughout this whole endeavor, doing all this commentary. Alright, there she blows. The platinum bug. Alright. It's slapping time. Maybe not. It's laser time. Zap, 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 zap. Good damage. I forget how much health this boss has. It's a lot. It's like 6,000 hit points, maybe? Is that much? Dang. Ooh, that's a big hit. For the boss taking another 1,300 damage, but also the boy taking half of his health, the dog taking more than half of his health. All right, yeah. All right, wings. Invincibility, sanctuary. All right, and so now Rambler's just gonna run up and slap it. Boom. All right, Cold Terror goes down. Rambler receives 9,000 talons. Sliver is just starting his fight. What do we got from Rambler? He's celebrating. He's having a good time. Cut it open, and it's levitate! Oh boy! Alright. Sliver takes down Cold Terror and is about to get levitate as well. So, Rambler, are you headed to Volcano? I have a feeling. Like, that's the biggest concentration of checks, is the Volcano. What do you need? Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, he needs to go get it, equipped first. We don't know what levitate takes. He has to talk to this alchemist. Let me go ahead and mark it here for Sliver. He's about to pick it up as well. Levitate is iron and acorn, which I guess at this point they have on hand. Let me see. I'm looking at their face cams real quick on the streams, and they are unhappy with everything that's happening right now. All right, Sliver is going to activate levitate, I guess, in the village. And I mean, they're neck and neck right now, but Sliver's going to have to make a pit stop to activate this formula. Right? Did he not? He didn't realize that he didn't have it activated. No! Oh my gosh, they were neck and neck there. And he was so excited that he got it that he was like, it's not on. That's unfortunate because they were right next to each other. Now Rambler has got a clear lead. So now it's coming down to like a really, really tight race between the two of them. It comes down to, you can't do that. Sliver still tried to cheat and get past the rock. Not allowed. All right, they're both in the volcano now. There's energy core fragment number 24. One left to find. Which means Sliver will be finding that one shortly, within the next minute-ish. It could also just, the last energy core fragment just may not be here. May not be in the volcano. All right, Rambler's sending it to the back. Sliver picks up his 24th. One fragment left. Yeah, and Sliver's just behind. It just is behind. And I mean, with all things being equal, you know, about the same levels and everything like that. There it is! Alright, go mode. Alright, Rambler is in front, like I said, by about a minute, it feels like. Yeah, all things being equal, unless something goes catastrophically wrong during the... And it's a short boss rush. This one, this looks like this belongs to Rambler. Let's see how far ahead he was. I think he picked up around the 35-second mark on his timer. So yeah. What is that? That's about 40 seconds. It's about a 40-second difference right now. Oh, man. Yeesh. I ran all over the place looking for energy core fragments, and it was just getting levitate from Colaptera. Because that's the thing, you come back here without levitate, you know, you fight Colaptera, that's a one check. That's a one-off check. You don't want to come back and do that. You know, it's a lot of time. You got to come here, you got to talk to Fire Eyes and go through the whole, you know, conversation. That cutscene. Then you got to run over, and even though it cuts off a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of time, being able to go through the back door and not through the bug muck and the sinkhole wasteland, you know. It's just a long check for one. It's a long walk for one thing. All right, Rambler is dropping in to his boss fight. Sliver is gonna be getting there soon. Yeah, he's still just like a half minute behind. And I mean, yeah, with Atlas glitch and Wings glitch, yeah, I mean, this is it. And Rambler's done at 2:13:13. And Sliver is dropping into the boss right now. And we'll be done in just a second. Congratulations, GG Rambler. And there goes Metal Magmar and how Sliver is fighting Carltron's robot. And there it is. Boom. Sliver's done. So with his total time, I have it pulled up on the Discord server. He finished with an official time once he spliced the times together of 2:13:50. So a 37-second difference between our runners. GG's. Man, what a trash seed. GG's to both of them for just completing it, for doing it. 25 out of 25 fragments needed. Absolutely gross. Levitation, or levitate, hard required because you can't, no sequence breaks. Having to go to Colaptera, which is way out of the way. This singular check that is way out of the way. In order to get levitate to go into the volcano. I mean, they did everything else. Everything else on the planet until that levitate showed up. And I mean, yeah, why would you go to Colaptera? Like, that's such a YOLO throw. Unless you just skipped a bunch of other stuff in Act 1 and went up to the, Well, no, I'm trying to think. Like, when does Colaptera appear? Normally, like, what is the... I'm trying to think what the trigger is for Colaptera. In the randomizer. Because in the normal game... That is where the wheel or the gauge, one of those. I think the wheel is. So that's like after you get the after you talk to Tinker and get the Windwalker, you know. So I don't know when Coloptera is actually available in the randomizer. Maybe it's after you get 2 diamond eyes as well. Like, that's the trigger for that? I don't know. Anyway, GG's to both Sliver and Rambler for getting through this absolutely just trash tier seed. Wow. And congratulations to you for watching and listening through the entire thing yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back. You made it. And that bears some celebration, I feel. If you want to, after seeing this, I mean, who wouldn't want to play a seed of the Evermizer? Of course. You can go, there's a link down in the description. You can go to the website and check out, get some different settings, do something else other than 25 out of 25 fragments required. Go check it out for yourself. There's also a link in the description of the video to the Discord channel for the Evermizer community. If you want to come and ask some questions, hang out, run the weekly seed yourself, you can do that. Links also to Rambler and Sliver's Twitch pages, if you want to go and give them a follow, support them as well. That's it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.